When we think of evangelism, the traditional model is to go out and invite people to come into the church for preaching seminars and prophecy seminars. Ellen White says that Jesus' method alone will work the best. And so what we've decided to do is turn the tables, and rather than expect people to come to us, we are going to them. The funding that has been provided is enabling us to turn the tables and to implement a practical evangelism approach to helping people during this fire.
So the fire was about 16 miles from this property, and we did not feel like we were in danger because of the distance. We felt that it would be put out before it ever got here. We were renovating the cabin for 2 years, and we had gutted the entire house. We stripped it down, rebuilt it from the ground up, from fixing the foundation to putting in new insulation to redoing all the drywall, and it was turning out really nice. And we just moved in. We were staying in an RV as we did the renovation, and we moved out of Bakersfield, brought everything up here, and that's when the fire came through 3 weeks later.
Even though we were in the evacuation zone, we didn't lose our home to the fire. However, we did lose a home to a fire approximately 10, 12 years ago. So I can totally relate to what these people are going through.
It's been very challenging, to say the least. Kind of feels like we lost a family member, even though it's just belongings, but you know, we definitely had a devastating loss. This community has been really amazing with the loss that we've sustained. Just people just come out in full force and have helped us through this situation. It's still challenging. We have a lot of challenges ahead of us still, but it's just been really great so far. And we try to see all of the positive things that have come out of it.
Those are tears of joy.
We're in good company because we aren't the only ones that lost our home. Just in our neighborhood, out of 88 homes, 66 homes burned down.
You know, having gone through this experience myself, there would be a long-term need as well with rebuilding and people getting their lives back together. I reached out to Antonio Huerta, the ministries director at the conference here in Central California. I expressed to him my desire to help. He told me there were a number of resources available. Obviously, they had just gone through the fires in Santa Cruz as well. So he was very familiar with the process, and we immediately began to work together and try to make a long-term plan for helping out in our area as well.
When the fire started, it was about 18 miles from here, and we didn't think we were in any danger. There's been a lot of fires up Big Creek area, what they call it, and in the past, and it never comes down, not even remotely halfway this far. We've been many places. I think where we're living now is the 8th relocation we've done since September, maybe 9. It was a bunch of hotels in the beginning, and
a friend's house.
A friend's house for a night.
A couple Airbnbs.
In Fresno area.
Mm-hmm.
September we got to see the property a little early, and then we came up in October and we didn't want to leave again, so we've just been renting up here.
Yeah, we moved a couple places up here, and then we'll move again at the end of May somewhere.
As a pastor, one of my biggest desires is to plug my congregation into the work. And so what we did is we started asking our church members to find families in the community that needed help or needed assistance that we were able to provide. So what we did was we started putting feelers out in the community and trying to find these families, and we were able to target 2 that were in the immediate need of assistance.
This has been a very humbling experience for us because we never asked anybody for anything, and we still haven't, but people have offered so much to us, and we're just really grateful.
And God just continues to use people to show us His kindness and His grace and His mercy, you know, giving us things we don't deserve and sparing us from what we do deserve, is just overwhelming. It's very hard to put into words.
Can we say thank you for, I mean, just the fact that you're standing here and
I agree with Kirk, and we are just very grateful that just having anyone here, it's like, oh, you care about what we care about. It just touches our heart.
As funding continues to come in, that'll enable us to be the hands and feet of Jesus and to get out in the community and help the families that still have needs. So thank you for your donations.
When I got the Target gift card, I gave it to the homeless people because when I lost my house, I knew how it felt.
Is it emotional? Oh.